just in time for the 4th of July holiday weekend, getting those temperatures well into the 80s. No doubt you'll be looking for a little bit of refreshment as you take in the activities of the 4th of July holiday. And the 4th of July holiday is the peak of the summer selling season for one of your favorite beverages, and that's beer, of course. And the Beer Institute is the premier trade association for American brewers, and they keep numbers on things like that. And they've also launched a new program that we're going to talk about right now with Danelle Kosmal. Danelle is Vice President of Research at the Beer Institute. And I know one or two of you are saying, how in the world do I get a job like that? But Danelle is with us this morning on WKZO. Anybody ever ask you that, Danelle?
Hi, good morning. It's great to be here. And absolutely. I mean, when I say that I do research for the Beer Institute, really the next question is, how do I get that job?
Well, good for you. But it is more than just, I'm sure, sitting around doing a little sampling. You do a lot of work and as far as research, because this is a big season for beer sellers and for the economic impact it has on our nation.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, my work is numbers all around. And when it comes to summer in particular, summer is the biggest selling season for beer. And nearly 40% of total annual beer volume that's sold in the U.S. is sold between those peak time periods of Memorial Day and Labor Day. And you mentioned earlier that July 4th is a big beer drinking holiday, and it is, in fact, the biggest beer drinking holiday of the year.
Not terribly surprised to hear that, to be honest. Danelle Kosmal is with us from the Beer Institute, which is launching an initiative called Building Bridges with Beer. And I assume this doesn't have anything to do with stacking beer bottles and cans and making bridges out of them, but you're looking for some stories.
Absolutely. So this year is the Beer Institute's 160th anniversary. And so to celebrate these 160 years, we launched a new campaign called Building Bridges with Beer. And it's simply that. It's a campaign and it's a website for beer fans to share stories and experiences and how they're celebrating beer's unique ability to bring people together. So maybe it's a way that you met your partner or spouse, or maybe beer brings you together with old friends from high school when, you all meet up at your favorite hometown bar every year. And we want to hear from everyone. Any fan of beer has a story about beer's ability to connect people and really create memories. And so because of that, we invite your listeners to share their favorite story of building bridges with beer. And we are accepting submissions right now. And the website is buildingbeerbridges.com. So please, check out the site, share in the fun, share your story. And you also have a chance to win one of our limited edition 160th anniversary Yeti tumblers.
All right. Well, outstanding. And once you compile all these stories, are you going to let us see them all then?
Oh, absolutely. When you go and you visit the site, you can see all the stories and submissions that have already been submitted. So it's really good fun to hear and see other ways that people have been building bridges with beer in their life and their work and their personal stories, and then you can share the same.
Well, it should be a lot of fun, and it should be very interesting as well. And again, for those who have contributions, give us that website again, if you would.
Yes, it's buildingbeerbridges.com.
It's the Building Bridges with Beer initiative, the Beer Institute, the premier trade association for American beer brewers and beer importers and suppliers in the industry as well. And the Vice President of Research at the Beer Institute has been our guest this morning on WKZO, Danelle Kosmal. Thanks so much for sharing this with us, and hope you have a wonderful 4th of July holiday weekend.
Oh, thank you, and cheers to everyone. Go out and enjoy a beer for the 4th.
All right. Enjoy responsibly.